Hi Flosstube, my name is Amy. I love toads and cross stitch. Today is January the 23rd, 2025. I usually film on, or try to film around the 24th or 25th, but I am going to be so busy tomorrow and Saturday that I figured I would do it today. Husband is out in his workshop, so I have, I think, an hour to do this. Miha is right here. You can see her little ears. And Squirt hasn't woke up yet. That's my tortoise over there. Okay, so I have a little surprise. So I'm going to show you that first, and then I'm going to show you my whips. I have, I think, 2 new starts. One was in December, one was in January. Oh, I have a finish. Okay, if you saw my whip parade, my whip parade was in December, at the end of December, but I didn't do an update the end of December. So I really haven't done an update since November. But if you saw my whip parade, you're gonna see a lot of these. You're gonna even see my finish already because I showed it in my whip parade. But let me show you this exciting news first. Okay, so I met Barbie at, let's see, StitchCon 2023, not last year, but the year before. So she's the editor of the Just Cross Stitch magazine that comes out quarterly now, plus the Halloween and the Christmas ornament issue. And they asked if I could do some model stitching, and I was like, yeah, I can do that. That sounds fun. So I stitched this and these, and this is going to be a new series. This is, let me put my glasses on. Let me see. This issue, it's the spring 2025, so it's just coming out right now. So spring 2025. And I flagged the page right here. So here is what this is called, Mini Sampler Series. And it was designed by Carrie Powell. And she's on Etsy at Curious Carrie Designs. Really, Curious Carrie is her Etsy shop, but she's Curious Carrie Designs. And she designed these. And let me show you the next page. Just Cross Stitch sent me the magazine, and they sent me a box of goodies. Okay, so here it is. This is the mini sampler series. So here's spring, winter, autumn, summer. But then they have this little shop down here, anniescraftstore.com, and you can order the fabric, the floss, the little white frame that it goes on, so you can put a magnet on it, a magnet and a washer, and change out the seasons. So yeah, they have a little Annie's craft store now where you can order your supplies. Aren't they so cute? And they were pretty quick to stitch up. I think it took me about 2 or 3 days to probably 3 days to stitch up one. You know, I do like the alphabet one day, and then like the flowers the next day, and then the bee skep and the rest the next day. So they were pretty quick. I stitched it on Ada, and the fabric is from Picture This Plus. So let me show you. So they sent me this little box. And I can actually show you them. So here is winter, because we are in winter right now. I know you all in Australia are not, but isn't it adorable? Look at the little stand. So then, let's see. You slide this off, and there's your magnet, and there's like a little washer on the back. So when spring comes, let me see which one is spring. Here's spring. We're gonna pop spring on there. Look how cute. Isn't that cute? Here's summer. The little crab. And autumn. Yeah. Adorable. They're just adorable. I was so excited when I got them in the mail. I was like, this is the cutest thing. The cutest. So, okay. They sent me all that, but they sent me all the supplies. Okay, so let me show you this fabric. This is Picture This Plus fabric with yummy colors. So this is Ada. I'm not sure what fabric these are, like what the names of these fabrics are. There's a light blue and a darker blue and tannish for the autumn and a violet. Yeah, they're so soft. They were like, oh, a knife going through butter. A hot knife going through butter stitching with these. These were wonderful to stitch with. Okay, so in the little kit, if you order off of Annie's, let me see what it's called again. It is anniescraftstore.com, and I'll put that in the description below. And then the pedestal, paisleys and polka dots. I'll lay that on knee-high for a minute. You get the little pedestal. Then you have to put it together, and you have to spray paint it white, but it gives you instructions. It says, you know, use flat white spray paint, paint the background, and so it has like little instructions in here. Yeah. And then the floss. So it's all convenient. It's like a little kit. And you can get it from their shop. So the only thing not included right here, which, oh, I'm gonna give this away. Okay, so I'm gonna give all this away to one of you. The only thing you don't get is the magazine with the pattern. So you have to get the magazine, the quarterly magazine, to have the pattern. But you will have your fabric, your floss, a magnet, and the little base that you can paint and put together. And it's so cute. So cute. So it's just adorable. It's just adorable. And I'm excited to be collaborating with them. So if you want to be entered to win the kit to stitch all these little sampler series, little mini sampler series, but they don't come with the pattern, you have to get your magazine. Let's see, we'll say the word sampler. Put sampler in your comments. And then I want to show you something else in this magazine. Hold on. I flagged it also. Not very well though. Here we go. This is this is like a stitch along called Nature's Journey. Oh my goodness, it's so cute. So I want to stitch that. it has, look, there's a frog and a bee and moths, and there's a snail and flowers. So that's cute too. So this is spring, and we'll get, you know, a quadrant every season with the magazine. So that's cute too. Cute stuff. Okay. So yes, say or write sampler in the comments, and you could order the kit. I mean, you could be entered to win the kit to make these cute little things. Sampler series. So cute, so cute. Oh, I was excited to show y'all that. I've been waiting. Okay, I am going to go get my whips. They're in the other room, and come back and probably lay them beside Miha here and show you those and my finishes. Okay, I'll be back in a minute. Okay, I put my whips on this side since Miha's over there and I didn't want to freak her out. So my first thing is a finish. I'm going to show you. This is kind of, I feel like I've showed you all this before, but it was in my whip parade. So I don't know, I'm like showing you twice, just in case you didn't watch my whip parade. This is my full coverage. It is called 8 of Pentacles. It's by Stephanie Law, and it's charted by Heaven and Earth. And it was a regular size, and I cut it down. So I started going all the way over, and I was like, oh, I don't know if I want to do all the background, you know? I just really want that spider. People have told me, like maybe 2 people from Australia have told me that this is an Australian spider called a redback. It is 25 count, 1/1 full cross, and it has Kreinik in it that you can't see, so that web is sparkly. It's pretty cool. I think I might do a soft finish for this. You know, kind of go around with some gray and then round with some black, and then maybe embroider some spider webs going out, or maybe I can find some black fabric with white spider webs on it. I don't know. I'm still thinking about it. I'm still thinking about it, but I love it. It's done. It's so cute. I think it's cute because I like spiders, and I know I'm not in the norm, so yeah. Okay. So that's her. I'm gonna roll her up, stick her over there. Okay. Now for whips. Yes, I had 2 new starts, but they are just in the pile willy-nilly. I am doing Whip Go this year, but I'm also doing Whips Be Gone. Whips Be Gone, I'm playing with Natalie, Donna Rae, and Natalie's sister Emily. So this first one right here is a Whip Go from Jessie Marie Does Stuff. She calls numbers, and this was my Whip Go call, or one of them. It is a fawn. It's called Fawn Cushion. It's from Pana. It's a kit. It's gonna be adorable. It is adorable. I will make it into a cushion. I think I'm going to keep it in the bus for when we go camping. I don't know. And then in the winter, I'll probably keep it in here. So this is stitched on, I think it's like a 10 count or an 11 count. And I'm using four strands over the 1/8 square. And let me just stand up because, oh, look at it. So I'll put in before pictures, like over here maybe. I think I was trying to come like around, get that ear done, and then come around. And you'll be able to tell that in the before picture. Yeah, and he's cute, but he's going to be ginormous. And that's okay. It's okay. Roll that up. I'll put everything back as I go. Okay, the next one I showed on my whip parade and had hardly anything done. I think I only had his little face done, and I was like, I need to get this sucker done. He is so cute, and I just want him done. So I've been working on him in the morning for like 30 minutes while I'm drinking my coffee. He is Autumn Chipmunk. I am not going to do all these leaves that are around him, but I am doing these two leaves that he's sitting on, and then the little sunflower, daisy, sunflower with that leaf. And I think this is bramble, probably 36 count, and it's 1/2. And look how cute he is turning out to be. And he's almost done. Like maybe, since I have about 30 minutes in the morning to work on him, probably 2 more sessions and I could get him done. Maybe 3, I don't know. That leaf is kind of big. This leaf right here, that on that sunflower, that I've barely started. And he has a lot more back stitching to go to. So hopefully he'll be done here in January. Okay, the full coverage I have been working on. Oh yeah, he doesn't. Okay, I'm gonna put in a cover here because I don't have a cover page for it. It is called Tender Moments. The artist is Abraham Hunter. It is charted by Artisy, and I'm loving it. Like, I did not want to stop working on this. I love this. So it is like crazy confetti. You can see the crazy confetti here and here, but then the bear is not confetti. He's like big blocks of color. Oh, my phone is going off. So isn't it adorable? Okay, I'm gonna pull back here so you can see the before. Isn't it great, that tree? Hold on, let me turn my phone off. Make sure it's not one of my children. Okay. Isn't it cute? Oh, love that. But it's going away for a little while. I will bring this one back out a bit because I'm in love with it. Okay, for, what's it called? Dark 13. Dark 13? Yes. So January the 13th, I pulled this out. And I don't have a cover picture for this, so I'm going to put one in here. It is called Zombie Frog. It is by, let me think, Raven Coven on Etsy. And I just don't even know where to sit today. Here is where I am at. And I just worked on it that one day, so all I did was like, just worked right here in that little area. But it did pull it out, so I wanted to show you guys. Oh yeah, it is DMC 310. And the fabric is fawn, 36 count, and I'm doing it 1/2. And it's relaxing and easy. It's kind of like a long dog because it's just one color, and you're not having to think about colors. You just, oh, that's where I go, that's where I go, that's where I go. I don't know, it's just been nice and easy. I think I worked on this one more time after my whip parade, but I did work on it in January. This is the Luca S kit. They sent this to me, and I'm using all the kit stuff. Fabric floss. It is gridded. Oh, it's called Christmas Deer. It's a gridded fabric, so it's really nice. I think in December I worked a lot on that background up top on the right hand side, because a lot of background. I love it. It's beautiful. This one is called Ducks in the Orchard. Let me find the cover photo. I got this one at Barefoot Needle Arts when I went to their retreat in October, and that's where you can get this one from. So Barefoot Needle Arts. It is called, well, it's called Ducks in the Orchard. The designer is a gardener's needle. So it has that brick house and the ducks, that soft border. And let me think, what is this? This fabric is called Robius. It's 36 count. It's from Under the Sea Fabrics, and I'm holding it upside down. Here we go. And that is where I am. I believe, yeah, the peak of the house, so right here, the peak of the roof of the house, that's the middle. So this one more X, and then I start coming down again. So that is the whole length of it, or width. I am using all the called for colors, except for the fabric. I had to pick a different fabric, but I'm using all the DMC called for colors. And I got my cute shark bag. I mean, look how cute. Okay. Squirt's looking at me. I'm gonna get him some food as soon as I'm done here. He usually does not come out of his pen until about 12 o'clock in the afternoon. He's very lazy. Turtles are really lazy. And then he puts himself to sleep. This winter, he's been putting himself to sleep around 3:30 or 4. In the summer, he puts himself to sleep around 5:30 when he's outside. So, okay, this next one, I started with Collette and Lisa on Leap Day 2024. So I'm trying to finish this in 4 years. It's a symphony of friendship. by Cottage Garden Samplings. Oh, you know what? There's a bigger picture in here. Try to get the glare. There we go. Look at all those birds and that ginormous tree. What am I sitting? I think I'm stitching this on a Seraphim. Yep. Seraphim, Dusty Road, 36 count, and it is ginormous, ginormous. So here's where I'm at. Okay, let me pull, I'll get close and then I'll pull back and show you the before. But look, I think I reached the top. I mean, there's still gonna be stuff coming around the top, but we've gone around the bend. So I know I didn't have that before. And I didn't have that other little, is it a chickadee right there? Yes, the chickadee. I didn't have his legs. So you can see the chickadee's legs coming in and he'll be right here. So I've been trying to like do a couple leaves and do a little, a thread of the trunk and then do something else. And then a leaf and then a thread of the trunk and then something else. But I think I'm going to go up. I am going up because I want to do that chickadee really bad. Him. And then probably the cardinal. I don't know. So by February 28th, I need to have this all done. And then in 2025, I need to get all this done. You know, so I'm done by next Leap Day. But it's looking good. We're doing it. And it's a joy to stitch on. The fabric, the pattern. I love Cottage Garden Samplings patterns. I am using all the called for on that. And it's a hot mess. Wait a minute. Earthy colors. Yep. Okay, this was my new start in December. I started this on December 25th in memory of my dad because he absolutely loved Christmas, made Christmas magical every year. And so I thought I would start something in memory of him on Christmas. And brick houses remind me of him because he was a brick mason. So I saw Leah Noel from Rhubarb Patch Studios. She was stitching this and she just finished it. And I was like, I have that pattern. I got this pattern from Sassy Jack's when I visited Sassy Jack's before they were in their new building. So probably like 5 years ago. Yeah, I don't know. And I got this from Sassy Jack's. So I was like, okay, that's fitting too. Because they just went through that horrible hurricane. So I was thinking of them and thinking of Dad. And let me see what this fabric is. What is this fabric? Oh, I think I wrote it on the back here. It is called One More Reproduction. It is by Be Stitch Me and it is a 36 count. And it is beautiful. It is beautiful. So I won't have a before of this because it's a new start. But that is how big it's going to be. And look at the brickwork. Started on the mortar. I love the colors in this border. Like the brown, the greens. So in this fabric, this whole project is just a joy. The floss colors, it is DMC, and I love DMC. The fabric, it's just, love it. Love it, love it. So it's called Virtue, and it's by La Di Da. And I can't wait to get back to that. And it's small, so I don't know, I like it. I feel like I have a lot of really big projects. Okay, this next one was my other Whip Go call for January, and it was my Whips Be Gone call for January. So it came up twice, which is great. So I worked on this one like the 1st of January, and then I worked on the fawn cushion. I'm working on that one the last of January. So this is called Painted Flowers. It is by Shakespeare's Peddler. And I love this. I love this so much. I love the design, the colors. I don't know, it's just gorgeous. I am stitching this on hold on. Esmeralda. It's by Atomic Ranch, and it's a 16 count. I had to do some Aida because it's dark, and I can't do dark fabric. Oh, let me put something behind it. Let me put this behind it. Isn't it beautiful? Oh my gosh. I love this thing. Oh, it's so beautiful. Okay, let me pull back, and so you can see the before. I'm looking like a Oompa Loompa with this blue next to me. Yeah, isn't it gorgeous? I just love it. That's my cicada needle minder I got from StitchCon. And I'm like mid-stitch. I'm always like mid-stitch because I'll be stitching and my husband's like, you ready to go? I'm like, okay, yeah, let me finish this one stitch. Or I've got the timer goes off in the kitchen and I gotta jump up and do something and eat dinner, and so I just stop mid-stitch. Like, okay, what is next? Ooh, yes, my stocking for Hannah. I'm doing stockings. I stitch them on Sundays with a bunch of people like Collette. And this is the Dimensions kit. I'm using all the kit stuff, the fabric and the floss. I changed Hannah's name to Brown, I think. Brown, because there was just too much red in this. Looks good. Looks real good. Yep. Getting down there. Rounded the toe. No, the heel. Rounded the heel. So I haven't started on the fox yet, but we're working in the tree. Yeah, it looks real good. So Hannah is my son's partner. And then I just picked out a stocking for my daughter's partner, my daughter's husband. And that is in my haul. So I'll show you all that in a minute. It's because I will start that one when I finish this one. Okay. This one is called At Home. It's by Brenda Gervais. Love this brick house. Love the muted colors. Isn't it gorgeous? The trees, the deer. Using all the called for. I think the fabric is, oh, I forgot to put my Virtue thing back. The called for is Vintage Country Mocha. And I'm doing it on 40 count. I'm using all the overdyes. There are a couple, I believe there are a couple DMC, I think. But I do have all the overdyes and I'm using those. And yeah, so this is a good example. So I remember my husband was like, come on, we gotta go. I don't know where we were going, probably to pick up Asher or something. And I was like, okay, well, I just got my thread out and threaded my needle. Let me just stick it in so I know where this thread goes. So this thread is like hanging like crazy. Like, look at that. It's just hanging. So it goes here on this flower, but it's like all this thread. So just mid-stitch, just, okay, gotta go. So here's where I'm at. So I've come up on the house some more, right here. Stitch that tree, you know, just working my way towards the right. But I wanted to come around, which the thread is in the way. I wanted to come around and make sure I got the corner of that border. And so, like, I got 3 corners now. Who knows if it'll meet up, but fingers crossed it does. So let me sit back and put a before in so you can see. It's so light though that I don't know how well you can see it. Where I worked. But it's gonna be beautiful. It's gonna be so beautiful. Yeah. Okay, let me fold in the thread so it doesn't get all pulled out. Love that one. I love them all. Okay, I have one more. This is my new start for January. Okay, so my daughter's birthday was January the 22nd, which was yesterday. She turned 30. I have a 30-year-old. And I started this for her on her birthday yesterday. I'm gonna put a picture in right here. It is called Mini Dragon Tales. It is by, I think the artist is like T. Clark, but she used an AI program to do it. And it's charted by Artisy. It is little. It's like 200 by 200. So it's going to be little. And this is all I got. So I don't have a before picture. And let me tell you something. I broke my lamp. I shocked my lamp. So I keep shocking everything. You know, in the winter, you shock everything. And I went to turn my lamp off and I shocked my lamp and I blew out the on-off switch. So I texted my husband and I was like, I shocked my lamp and it's gone, it's broke. He's like, I'll come and look at it. So he came home. Okay, and the next day, which might have been yesterday, yeah, because the day before I was stitching with my lamp. So he came home. So yesterday he was working on my lamp and it wasn't like the inside, it wasn't the bulb. He figured out that it was the on and off switch and he like took it apart, couldn't fix it. So we have another one on order, a lamp, and it's gonna take like 2 or 3 weeks to get here. So all that to say, I have all this white stitching up here. Like there's white, that all is almost all white. You cannot see that. I could not see that. So stitching white on white with no lamp, I couldn't do it. So it's like, well, okay, let me work my way over and get to his little wing. So that's why all this darkness is happening, because I just cannot see to stitch this white. All this is like really light colors back here. So once I get the lamp, I'll get back to stitching the white. Yeah. I'm gonna try to stitch on this one more day. So once a week, I'm gonna pull it out and stitch on it a day or two. Because I would love to have it done, you know, in like 3 or 4 years for her. It's so cute. It is just really cute. But the background is very light and hard to see when you don't have a good ot light or stitching light. So there she is, my new start mini dragon tail. Okay, so I'm gonna pause here, clean this up, put this back in the bag that it goes so I don't lose it, and then I will get my haul, which isn't very much at all. And I have, I think, some stitchy kindness besides the nice box from Just Cross Stitch. So hold on. Okay, I think I'm scaring Miha because I've got all this stuff laid around. Oh, there goes my phone again. Okay, I got lots of Christmas cards. See, I haven't seen y'all since November except for my whip parade. So lots of Christmas cards. We know those people. Just lots of, let's see. Is this Angie? Yes, Angie. And then Valerie sent me a Christmas card with cute cardinals on it. And she sent me a bus ornament, which I need to add that to my starts. You know, I'm starting a bunch of smalls for my birthday in February. I turned 55 on February the 25th, and in February, I'm just gonna start a bunch of smalls, but I think I'm good. There's like 10 or 11 or 12 smalls that I wanna start. So I think I'm just going to put them all on a wheel and just start a bunch. Like I'll stitch one for a little while, and then through the year, I mean, it'll have to be a whole year thing, I think, because I don't want to get too overwhelmed by starting like 12 things in February. But anyway, I'm gonna add that cute little bus to my list. Just Cross Stitch sent me that magazine because I stitched, oh, and I didn't mark it. Oh, great, let's see. I stitched something for them last year and it's in the magazine. And I don't know where it's at. Oh, there it is, there it is, there it is, yeah. Okay, so I stitched that cute little Noel. Cute, cute, cute. Okay. Then my haul. I went to the Jingle Ball and I got the Jingle Ball book of ornaments. And there is a couple in here. I love that pickle. And that pickle looks 3D, but it's only like one. It's not 3D, I don't think. I don't know. Anyway, what else? I just love a lot of them. So I picked up the Jingle Ball book. And then here is the stocking for Matt, my daughter's husband. So I will be starting this one after I finish Hannah's stocking. And it is a dimensions kit. And that's all I got. I'm doing a low buy. Yeah. So remember, if you want the pack, the little supply pack to make these, put sampler in your comment. You got to be 18 for me to be able to send you things legally. And you know, don't say the words that trigger trolls. The giveaway, free, all that kind of stuff. And I think that's it. Y'all want to see the little Miha? See a tiny baby. Here's the Miha. And I might put in a picture of Squirt. He's sleeping. Again. So I gotta go feed him and the lizard and the other turtle. So I will see you all in February. I'm thinking though I might draw for this mini sampler series. I might draw that in 2 weeks. because I want people to be able to get it. The spring magazine is coming out already. It's out. And so I want people to get their fabric so they can start stitching on the spring sampler series. So I don't want them to have to wait a whole month. So I think I'll probably draw that in 2 weeks and let the person know under their comment. And then if I don't hear back from them, I'll remind them when I do my next Flosstube, which will be in February. So, okay, y'all? Okay. I love you guys. Bye. I'm back. The camera comes on. I completely forget what I want to say. The camera goes off and I'm like, I wanted to say that and that and that. So I have 3 things to tell you. I forgot to show you this. I got this off eBay. This was one of my purchases. I did not stitch this. This was my unicorn. So this is a dimensions kit. I have been looking for this for years. Probably, not years. Probably 4 years I've been looking for this kit on eBay. I have a search. Every time it came up, it was too much money for me. It comes up like, it's probably come up twice in the last 4 years. It is called Blossom Fawn or Fawn Blossom. And then I got a notification that it was on eBay. So I clicked over and it was actually a finished piece. And I was like, well, I'll just take the finished piece and then I won't have to stitch it. And it is beautiful. So it was stitched by somebody, but not me. And I love it so much. And it reminds me of my fawn cushion, which that was another thing I wanted to tell you. The fawn cushion, Sarah is stitching that also. And she is, I swear I'm stitching, and I'll link her below. And let's see, the last thing I wanted to tell you, so that's 3. I wanted to tell you about Sarah. I wanted to tell you that I bought this. And then I wanted to tell you about Karen. So Karen is over at KEB Studio Creations. I'll link her below. And she has a Flosstube. She is trying to get to, it's either 400 or 600 subscribers by her 40th birthday, which is in February. So go over to her and subscribe to her channel. She is going to have, I think, a giveaway. She's actually designing a pattern and she asked a couple people to stitch on it. I had to say no because I'm so busy and I have to say no to some things. And so I feel bad that I had to say no to her, but I do want you to go over and subscribe to her channel because she's trying to get to a certain amount by her 40th birthday. And she's so sweet. And I think that is it. Okay, bye guys.